everyone. Welcome to today's Authenticate Virtual Summit. I'm Megan Shamas. I'm the Senior Director of Marketing at the FIDO Alliance. I'm really happy to have all of you here today for a half-day-ish session on demystifying passkey implementations. So at this point in the introduction, I would talk about why we were here. But I found this video, actually, I got to give credit to Jeremy Grant, one of our colleagues, for sending me this video. I think it really helps to understand the spirit of why we're here. So just bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to bring that video over.
I don't have another two-factor authentication in me. I don't have a text has been sent to you with a code, insert the code here, left in my bones. I don't have another choose which of these pictures is a motorbike. The only person ever trying to log into these accounts is me. Why do you keep logging me out of them? And why must you make me play games and riddles to get back into these accounts? Who is trying to hack my Sainsbury's account that I have to be emailed and texted a number? The state of my iMessage. It's just a wasteland of codes. I understand we need to have a level of security and cybersecurity, and I welcome that for my bank. And bank alone, maybe. Everything else, cool your jets. It's truly not that deep. Oh, what's that, Slack? What, I didn't log in for 2 days, so now I have to fully log in again. No, I don't know what my customer number is. Oh, don't get me started on the customer number. Oh yeah, you can log in. Just remind us of your customer number and your account number and your account PIN. When there's a PIN? Yeah, as if I kept that. No, yeah, your customer PIN. You were sent a letter with it when you signed up for the account. I hope you didn't throw that letter away, because there's no other way to find it.
So it's really true, right? It's really hard out here in the world of sign-ins. And passkeys really represent a game changer in this world. Finally, there's something that's available and scalable to fix these problems. And at FIDO Alliance, our goal is to assist you on all of your own journeys towards passkeys. So in that spirit, let's take a look at what we're going to cover today. So we're going to start off with a 101 on passkeys with David Turner, our Senior Director of Standards Development here at FIDO Alliance. This 101 is going to cover the tech perspective on passkeys, really why the FIDO Alliance has introduced passkeys and what we're aiming to do with passkeys. And then we're going to hear from Stephen Hope from Interseed, who's going to talk about passkeys in the enterprise. And we want to thank Interseed for being our signature sponsor today. Then we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll welcome Andrew Shikiar, who is the Executive Director and CEO of the FIDO Alliance, to talk about the state of passkeys, so really the state of market, what we're seeing and where we think we're going to be going with passkeys. And then I'm going to sit down and have a chat with Tom Sheffield from Target to talk about the use of passkeys for workforce authentication. There is a lot of questions around this, and we're hoping to kind of sit down and have a chat and answer that. And then on the other side of things, we have passkeys for consumer authentication. So I am, again, going to sit down and have a chat with someone. I'm talking with Yash Padodia from Amazon, who led Amazon's recent passkey implementation. And we're going to chat over some of what they've done, some of what they're seeing, and some of what they think you all should know about authenticating consumers. And then after that, we're going to look at the government use case. So we're going to welcome Teresa Wu and Joe Scalone to talk about FIDO and passkeys in the U.S. government. And then we're going to we're going to have Rue Islam and Nick Steele come to talk about the portability of passkeys. So this is one question that we get a lot, which is, when are we going to be able to move our passkeys from one provider to another? So never fear, we do have a group of providers working on this very issue, and they are going to be here today to tell you about the status of that. And then we're going to wrap up with an open Q&A slash ask us anything session. So there will be time to have questions during the summit, but we do want to take some additional time at the end to answer some questions. We do feel like we have been sort of woefully short on time every time we've been hosting these sessions. So we really want to give you all the floor to ask your questions of some of our SMEs in the space. So please do try to stay for the whole summit. And if you can't, the good news is that all of this is being recorded. We will be sending you the recording afterwards. You can sign in and access that recording pretty much anytime that you want after this session. So if you miss anything, that's totally fine. You should be able to come back and watch these. So with regard to being on 24, so these are the lovely housekeeping items that we always have to go through during these sessions. So you're in listen only mode. There is a question widget to leverage. I do want to mention that the whole session will be through the media player. So just ensure that you have that open. You can also, I believe, make that larger or smaller to fit, your listening needs and viewing needs. So please take advantage of that. Ask your questions, and please do stay on to take the survey at the conclusion of the summit. It's really helpful for us, as again, we're here to try to enable you all on this journey. So anything you can give to us in terms of feedback regarding our programming or anything else is really helpful for us to accomplish that. So let me say thank you to our speakers. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, thank you to Intercede as well as AuthSignal for sponsoring today's session. Couple other little plugs for you. Authenticate is our big flagship event, which is held in Carlsbad, California, as well as virtually. That will be taking place October 14th to 16th. So please keep that on your calendar. And then again, if you are heading to RSA, please come and see us there. We always really appreciate seeing you all at these events. We will be hosting a seminar on the state of authentication, again, really passkey oriented, but that session will also include a lot of time to talk to and meet some of our experts and those deploying this technology so that you can really get your questions answered and you can move along on your journey with passkeys. So with that, are we ready to welcome David? Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll have David presenting the 101. Thank you.